Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy It's Vibes coming to another video today. And today we're going to be doing some character progression throughout New World, which is the new MMO game that's coming out August 31st from Amazon Games. A lot of hype around it, so this is probably the game I'm going to be playing a lot here in the near future when it comes out. Hopefully, love it and keep playing it. But yeah, so I have a little tutorial video here for you guys before it drops on August 31st. The beta just ended up finishing up on the 30th, so yeah. So there's a little tutorial for you guys. So character progression in New World. So there's a bunch of different things. It's kind of like a Skyrim type build game. And to start off with, we're going to go right into core attributes. And so I'm going to try and pop it up on the screen right here. So you have strength, dexterity, intelligence, focus, and constitution. And so basically we're going to kind of go into depth about some of these core attributes so I can really, help you guys out when the game drops. So first is strength. So strength governs your power with some melee weapons, especially heavy melee weapons. Weapons like the Warhammer, its skills are damaged exclusively on strength. While lighter melee damages have skill primarily on strength, but also slightly on dexterity as well. So strength basically overall helps you with your overall power on most melee weapons. And then dexterity helps with some lighter melee weapons, and also your effectiveness with ranged weapons like the bow and muskets as well. It helps with the power on those. Next up, we have intelligence. Intelligence governs your power with magical weapons, so anything like the fire staff, a melee weapon with a magical perk on it, like ignited, which is basically gives it like a flame sword, and it basically helps you do more damage with any kind of magical abilities that you have, and this grows with your intelligence attribute. Next, we have focus. So focus governs on your mana recovery rate, and it's also the attribute that governs your effectiveness with the life staff. Having more focus means you can cast more spells, and they're going to be more efficient as well. And your ability to use the life staff is also increased if you upgrade your focus. And then the last core attribute we have is Constitution. Constitution governs your overall health pool. So, basically if you want to become, big tank, you want to up your Constitution a lot. Personally, I think these are nice core attributes. I wish they did maybe added one or two more to this, and maybe I think they could have gone a little bit more in depth with Constitution. But yeah, those are the core attributes for New World. But now we're going to get into the trade skills. And this is, we get to dive in a little bit deeper within the game and kind of, pick your own path in a sense. So trade skills can be broken down into 3 different non-combat categories, which is gathering, refining, and crafting. So the first one we're going to get into, and hopefully you guys see the image that's popped up on the screen right now. It's a little, something to help you out with here. First we're going to get into the gathering skills. So there's 5 gathering skills. It's mining, skinning, logging, fishing, and harvesting. So gathering, basically you level it up by doing different stuff like mining resources, mining stone, stuff like that. And so kind of digging deeper to some of these. So miners gather stone and ore. Skinners gather animal hides. Loggers gather wood. Fishers pull fish from waterways, and the harvesters gather fibers and some other food items like fruits and vegetables. And so if you also, if the gathering increases, you can also gain an ability to detect nearby valuable resources and find special resources that can modify items when crafting. So gathering, it's pretty nice if you level it up. Those special resources come very in handy when you have a high level gathering skill. And it seems like to me this is kind of like the basis of it. It sounds like these skill trees are kind of like ranked. So first you go to the gathering, and then you refine, and then you craft. So you kind of need to, work your way up the ladder piece by piece. And so next up, we're doing the refining skills. So these refining skills include smelting, stone cutting, woodworking, tanning, and weaving. Leveling up a refining skill unlocks the ability to refine higher level resources. And so smelters refine ore into ingots. Stone cutters refine stone into blocks and cut gemstones. Woodworkers refine wood into lumber. And tanners refine raw hide into leather. And then weavers also refine fibers into cloth as well. So, as your refining skill increases, it makes more resource efficient stuff. So basically, what they mean by more resource efficient is either sometimes gain an extra resource when refining something, or you save a resource sometimes. So the higher refining, the less you have to go out and go get these resources. And the last skill we have here is crafting. So there's 7 crafting skills, which is weaponsmithing, armoring, jewel crafting, engineering, arcania, cooking, and furnishing. I think this is kind of the peak of the skill tree, I guess you could say, within the trade skills. So weaponsmithing obviously crafts melee weapons. Armors can craft soft and hard armors. Jewel crafters craft trinkets. Engineers craft ranged weapons and ammunition. Arcanists craft potions and tinctures and magical weapons. Cooks craft meals and non-magical drinks. And furnishers craft furniture, storage, and trophies for your house when you build a fort. And then leveling up this crafting skill unlocks more recipes and more powerful versions of the items you can craft. So there's a lot to really dive into this, player progression within New World. I'm actually truly excited for it. And so the last thing we can kind of dig in deep here is weapon mastery. Against creatures results, gaining an XP. And so for that, the weapons mastery, when those creatures are defeated, it goes up. And so every weapon in the game can be mastered. It has 2 skill trees. Each skill tree has their own kind of active abilities and passive modifiers, and also some bonuses that are exclusive to that weapon only. And so when you level up your weapon mastery, you gain a point to use to spend on one of these abilities, passives, or bonuses. But however, it's not possible to unlock everything between both mastery trees. So you have to kind of pick and choose, what's more suited for your build. So yeah, there are some rumors that are going to dive deeper into the weapon mastery in the future, but hasn't been confirmed yet. But yeah. So now I'm going to pop up a little image on the screen here to kind of show you a quick glance at the skill tree here. So as you can see on the left, there's a Berserker, and on the right, there's throwing. So I'm guessing it's more melee and range for this. And as you can tell, there's different, a bunch of different little attributes you can do. So it's just another thing to add on to the skill tree. Looking at New World, I think they have enough skill tree to really bring in a lot of players. But I hope in future updates, they add 1 or 2 here and there. I do think they could have added 1 or 2 more core attributes, just because those are pretty major. Or maybe buffed up Constitution with something else and Dexterity with something else. But yeah, overall pretty solid. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope this video helped you guys before really diving into New World, and kind of you start laying out like, hey, maybe I want to go melee and buff up my strength, and then also for the sword mastery, I'm gonna do the dagger or the long sword. So really, you can kind of look at a bunch of different things here and see what you kind of want to provide the most of. So once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you out, drop a like button. Subscribe for some more New World content. When it drops, I'm going to be posting that a lot on here. And I'm mainly going to be streaming on Twitch. That's my main goal here. Stream on Twitch, hopefully every day or every other day. And yeah, thank you guys.